So I'm sure you're probably sick and tired of cookie cutter homes. You know, every new Orlando subdivision is just the same thing, same exact house. What you find different here is not only the fact that there's a lot of land, but I just found a cabin in Orlando for $560,000, which has a shed in the back that is currently being used as kind of like an in-law suite. And there's just so much to offer on this house. It's sitting on 1 acre of property. It's a beautiful land, beautiful area right next to UCF, which is one of the largest universities in the US. So stay tuned, because I'm gonna show you every single detail about this house. But before we go in, don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let's go. So shout out to Wally, who actually found this property as a client of mine who was looking on realtor.com. And he found this. Currently the owner's living here, so I'll try to be quick with the video. But right off the bat, you see this beautiful land up front, which has a lot of parking space. Not really a driveway or anything, but the garage is located right here. And I'll show you the backyard. There's a lot really in this backyard as well. But right off the bat, you have this beautiful landscaping, beautiful trees, very big already. There's no history for this property, so what I'm assuming is that the land was just bought and the owners just built on it. So it's very unique. Everything is customized. Everything seems to be handmade. Everything was extremely well done. So let's take a look at the inside of this property. So I've been to Gatlinburg, Tennessee before. This is exactly what's common up north in those areas where you actually, you know, have a lot of land, have these beautiful cabins. Like I said, everything was just very well done. You don't see a property like this in Orlando very often here. Even when you do, it's normally very expensive. So $560K for an acre of property and a 5-bedroom home with another home in the back, which I'm gonna show to you guys. It's a great deal. It's an excellent deal. I mean, look at this. Wood everywhere. You have a mix of wood and drywall. You have this right here is drywall, for example. Let's take a look at the kitchen first. Got to turn on some of the lights. So even the furniture, I think the owners did an excellent job with, you know. Well, everything about this house is beautiful. I'm literally in love. In fact, there's a lot of unique things. Look at this, once again. There's a lot of unique things in this home. For example, these newspapers. Look at the year on that. Where is it? Hold on. The year on this one is 1788, and the year on this one is 1769. So they have, I love the owners. I mean, the signs, the decorations, they really invested in this home and made it their own place. Everything is just so unique. And here you have the 2-car garage, which fits a lot, really. It's currently not being used to put any cars, as you can see. Before we take a look at the back, let's take a look at the bedrooms. The thing that's unique about this home is that the only TV that I've seen so far is this one right here. So you walk in, it's a home to relax. That's really what it is, because here you have a little fireplace, which is also very rare to see in Orlando. And it's just really just a sitting area. You know, mirrors, another sofa right there. And then you just don't have TV. It seems like these owners they really value family time and, you know, quality time with their friends, rather than just, you know, watching TV and watching shows and watching movies. It seems like the only place they have that is this master bedroom. And obviously we're gonna take a look at the other bedroom soon. Let's look at these doors. I think that's the only negative thing about this house, is that there's quite a few dark spots. This right here, for example, doesn't really have a light, but in the bathroom there is, so you'll see how beautiful the doors are when we turn on the lights right here. And then you have this walk-in tub. This is very unique in and of itself. You have wood everywhere. Literally, it's just a wooden home. I'm kind of even curious as to why these owners are selling this beautiful property. It's a steal, honestly, for what it is. 1 acre of property with the home in the back, you know, huge land, and just beautiful, unique home. Move-in ready, you really don't have to do anything prior to moving in. A lot of this you can tell that the owners did themselves. A lot of it is just handmade by them. So they really made it their own place. To sum it up, we took a look at these living rooms with the kitchen right there, the garage, and the master. Now, one thing that's cool about this home is the fact that the master bedroom is separated from all the other bedrooms. So that's 1 bedroom, correct? That's the main one. And then you have all the 4 other bedrooms over here. So let's take a look at this home. Now, obviously, like I said, one negative factor of this home are the dark spots, but obviously it wouldn't be too expensive to invest in a few extra lamps or just switch of some light bulbs that seem to be worn out. You have kind of a commercial toilet. You have this built into the wall, and then you have this button right there. So very unique as well. You have this beautiful portrait as well. The signs, I love these owners. I love them. They have cowboy hats right there. So that alone caught my eye. they have this right here. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And then they have land of the free over here. So if you're a true patriot like me, this is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This bedroom right here is kind of just used as a sitting area. One thing I'm assuming they're selling this home for is probably the space. They don't need all this. I'm assuming these are elders. Now I don't know them personally. I'm the buyer's agent looking for, you know, home for my clients. So I'm not the listing agent. I don't have contact with the sellers. But what I would assume is these are some elders that all of their kids moved out. They're big and they don't need all this space. They're probably just looking for something smaller. So now they're selling this home that they probably had all their lives, honestly. That's what I would assume this is, because it's, like I said, there's no history. And then I mentioned there's no TV or anything over there in the living room. There is here, so I guess this is what they use. It's kind of like their DVD player. That's awesome. This is what they use as kind of their movie theater. You have a desk here that looks like a piano. That's what I thought, but it's really just a desk. You open this and you work on it. So a lot of the times it has a lock. This one doesn't, but their personal stuff is there, so I'm not going to show that in the video. Now look at this bathroom. Oh my God. I'm just in love. I think I'm more in love than the people watching this video. It's just a spectacular home. Every detail is just so well planned out. I mean, and then here's a sign I was talking about, land of the free. Let's go. Even the furniture, obviously furniture is not included, but geez, they have wonderful taste in everything they did with this home. You know, if they're watching this video, all I gotta say to them is that their taste is amazing. And here's another Christian sign. So, and now we looked at all the bedrooms. We looked at all the bathrooms inside the house. Now let's take a look at what you can find outside the house. Let's go. Get some locks here, right there. So if you ever wondered how to deal with these, just do that. If it doesn't fall. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, that's cool. Let's go. So I mentioned there's a lot of unique things that were done with this property. One of them is this porch, which you don't see very often. It's kind of like a little deck. Very cool. Goes down to this huge land. Like I mentioned, 1 acre of property. Very well spread out. A lot of it is outside, so if you have parties and you have people that want to park, they can park here, obviously. Landscaping is also very well done here, you know, plants and everything. There's a separate garage here, probably just for lawn equipment and whatever they do with their lives. Kind of more like a little shed. So this obviously can be turned into a rental property if you kind of design it to be like a studio. Could be rented out for $500, maybe $700 a month. I mean, for the area, we're 15 minutes from UCF. We're 15 minutes away from the Waterford Town Center. We're very close to the Speedway. I forgot the name. There's like a drag racing place here. So the location that we're at is spectacular, which I think is the main thing about this home that I like. But you have out here a little sitting area there. Very cute, very beautiful. You have a little fireplace. Very cool as well for the winter time, which is about 2 weeks in Florida. You have another shed there. So that's actually what you could store things. And then that you could either rent it out or you could store even more things. But this right here seems like a little shed, but surprisingly it is not. Now look at this. This is actually very cool. Fun fact, I have a lot of Brazilian clients. My parents are Brazilian themselves, and this is very common in Brazil. So there's Brazilians that move here that would love to have this, literally. This is like the dream of any Brazilian. So if you're Brazilian, let me know in the comments, and let me know if your mom or grandma would fall in love with this home, because it's spectacular. All right, so here you have 2 doors. I'm gonna open this one just to show you guys what you have here. So it's kind of an in-law suite. It's unfinished. It requires a bit of work, yes. But this is really where the bedroom would be. You could have a door here. I don't think it'd be very necessary for the small space that it is. But you could have a little kitchen here. That's really what it is. It's a cabinet right there. Walk in here, and that's the bathroom. And then that is also part of the bathroom. So this really would require a wall in order for this just to be the bathroom, you know, that you take a shower in and use. You know, it could be rented out for about $500, maybe $700 a month. Obviously the area is what makes this place expensive, but if you rent it out, what could be included is this other space right here, which is currently being used as a storage. I don't know what could be done with this. I think storage would probably be the best option. But regardless, I mean, it's something you could buy, work on, make it your own thing, make it a storage, make it a home for someone else to live in, make it a mother-in-law suite, or just rent it out. It's just a spectacular, it's a plus. You have a little swing there, a little playground for kids there. And then this right here is land that was bought in October 31st. It was bought for 150K. It's 1.5 acres of land, that right there. So what they're gonna do with that, I don't know. Interesting to see. If you'd like to be kept up to date as to what is going on right here, you know, maybe we could show the home when it's ready, because that's what I'm assuming it's gonna be, is probably another home they're gonna build on it. So very nice playground. Also looks like it was handmade. It was a pleasure showing this beautiful home. It was a pleasure seeing this home myself. So if you want to take a look at this property yourself, if you're interested in something like this, of this nature, you know, huge land, and you don't find cabins in Orlando at all. I mean, I've seen cabins in Claremont, Florida for like 1 million plus. So the price for this to be 15 minutes from UCF and 15 minutes from Waterford Lakes, and you know, pretty close drive to the airport, pretty close drive to downtown Orlando. You're in a great location for just $560K, 1 acre of property with the home in the back. Me personally, I would be quick on this because I'm sure it will go very soon. The price was just reduced 15K very recently. So this will not last very long. So if you're interested, get in touch. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I post content almost every day about lifestyle in Orlando. I post news, I post homes, new listings. So make sure to follow me on there. And don't forget to also hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Thank you once again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.